What's goody, y'all? Welcome back to the Winner's Circle, y'all. I'm excited about today's video. Welcome to all the new subscribers. We got a lot of new subscribers. Welcome to the Winner's Circle. I am so thrilled to have you here. It's such an honor to be connected with all you beautiful people. Y'all, today's video, we're going to talk about being a chronic giver, a chronic toxic giver, okay? Because as chosen ones, you got a big heart. You might be more financially stable than the people in your family. You that generational curse breaker. You got the most education. You got the most sense, the most knowledge, the most wisdom because you've done the work in your life. And a lot of times people can use us. People can really play on our heartstrings and it can become an abusive type of use. And sometimes we struggle between the fact of, am I supposed to be helping my family members out? Am I supposed to be doing this for these people because I am financially stable? You have a hard time telling your mamas, your daddies, your sisters, your cousins no, even though they disrespectful. Man, we finna get into it, okay? And I know y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? But if this is your first time seeing me, make sure you smash that subscribe button, y'all. Give this video a thumbs up so we can really get it pushed out into the algorithm, okay, y'all? But let's get into it. Chosen ones, it is so important. It is extremely important that you are not a toxic, chronic giver because people will take advantage of you. Being a toxic, chronic giver, you will always attract users, abusers, narcissists, manipulators. You will only attract negativity to you if you are a toxic, chronic giver and you don't know how to say no. In this season, from this moment forward, from the moment you see this video, from the moment I upload this video, you need to start saying no more. I'm talking 10 times more. You need to be more stingy. You need to be more selfish. And I'm finna tell you why, and I'm finna break it down to you, okay? A lot of the times, you got a big heart. Even if you only got 50 in your bank account and let's say you got a toxic sister, a toxic mama or something that's calling you, can I just have $100? Can I have $50? Can I do this? And you know that you can get money. You know that money is not a shortage for you, whether you have everything that you want in the bank account or not. You know that at some point money is going to continue to flow for you. You know that you know how to make ends meet and you know how to make things happen by any means necessary. And that toxic mama, that toxic sister, that toxic neighbor, whoever it is who always playing on your heartstrings like a violin, you know for a fact that they don't have that flow because money is a flow. It's an energy. They don't have that flow like you do. So you're going to say, yeah, let me give it to my toxic mama. Let me give it to my toxic sister. Let me give it to my toxic brother who keep calling me every time they need something. Oh, can I borrow 50? Can I get $100? Can you send me money? Cause I got to pay my phone bill. And let's really break this down. A lot of the times when people start asking you for stuff, I like to call it, they groom you. y'all, I know y'all know what I'm talking about. They kind of groom you. They start calling you, like you might not talk to them for like a few days or like a few weeks. And then they start calling you for a few days, building it up to be able to ask you for it. They might call you Monday, Tuesday, maybe even Wednesday. But by Thursday or Wednesday when they call you, now they finna ask you for something. And you know for a fact that they're grooming you. They're preparing you. They playing on your heartstrings to put you in a position to be able to ask you for something. You know what I'm talking about? Man, comment in the comment section if you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you got that family member that grooms you and to build you up into the moment where they ask you for something, whether it be finances, whether it be for you to watch somebody, whether it be for you to do something for them. But really specifically in this video, I'm talking about finances for real, okay? It is time for you to start saying no. Don't let these people groom you and build you up to asking you something. Because the bottom line is, you are becoming an enabler, okay? The more chosen ones, we rely on God. If you are chosen one, you here at the Winner's Circle, 10 times out of 10, you don't ask your family for nothing. They are the ones asking you. 10 times out of 10, you here watching this video, you in alignment with Coach E, you are the one that's separate, set apart from your family. And that don't mean that you got everything together, but you don't ask your family for stuff. They always ask you. When you need something, you ask God. You know for a fact that what's that scripture? Write that scripture in the comment section. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. I don't ask nobody for nothing. When I need something, I go directly to God. Holla at me in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. God, I know for a fact you said you my shepherd, I shall not want. I know you're gonna make it happen. And if you are at the Winner's Circle and you have not yet built up that kind of faith to just call on God, to rely on God when you need something, baby, listen, all it takes is a small amount of faith. Every time you need something, I want you to go directly to God first. God, I have a problem. And for every problem, there's a solution. Am I right or am I right, y'all? I want you to talk to God just like that. God, I know for a fact that you said you was going to take care of me. You was always going to protect me and provide for me. Bring me the solution. Bring me the answers. Bring me the money. Talk to God just like that. Y'all, this world is made of supply and demand. So if there's a demand for something, baby, I promise you, God will supply it. The supply will be there to fulfill the demand. Especially for you, you were chosen when you got that. Man, comment in the comment section, I got favor. You got that favor on you. This ain't nothing new. This ain't, you're not new to this, you true to this. This is a pattern in your life. I say it all the time, y'all. You know for a fact that you go to God and you say, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. You follow, you actually live by that scripture. I live by that scripture through and through. If there's a demand for something, as soon as I see a bill come through and I may not have it right, or it might be like, if I pay this, then I gotta, maneuver some money around, pay rob Paul to pay Peter, whatever it is that you might going on, whatever it is I have going on in my life, I say, you know what? I look at that bill and say, well, if you brought the bill, surely you're gonna bring the money to pay the bill. That's exactly how I think, and I need all y'all mindsets to be that way too. If you brought me the bill, you're going to bring me the money to pay the bill. If you brought a situation, you're going to bring me the resources to fix the situation. But your family members, they don't think like that. They looking at you for the resource. They looking at you, big bank, take little bank. They looking at you as their God. You go to God. So they're looking at you as the God to fulfill their emptiness. They're looking at you as the God to pay for their bills. They don't have that connection with God. They don't have that divine flow. They don't have that mindset of, I'm going to make it happen by any means necessary. Failure is not an option. They don't have that. So they're looking at you. And when they're looking at you, what you doing? Filling their hands. Okay, I'm going to just cash app her this. I'm going to just drop this off. Even though the main ones asking you, probably the most disrespectful. I'm going to need y'all to knock it off. Because energetically, unintentionally, unconsciously, you saying this is what you deserve. The more you pay for that treatment, that's exactly what you going to get. And y'all know I'm a life coach. Book a session with me. I've been talking to y'all so much on the phone with y'all. This is why I haven't been able to record as much as I want to, because I've been on the phone with y'all all day. And you guys are some beautiful people. And I know how it is. It could be very difficult to tell your mamas, your sisters, your cousins, your brothers, your baby brothers, your baby sisters no, because you want to see them do well. But the main ones that be asking you, them be the main disrespectful ones. Am I lying? The main, man, talk to me in the comments, y'all. The main ones with their handout be the same ones that'll disrespect you in the next breath, in the next sentence. It's like, how that work? How you got your handout, but you the nigga that's disrespecting me? You the main one bugging. You the main one talking about me behind the scenes. You the main one causing problems between me and other family members. You the main one playing both sides of the fence. You the main one who can't defend me when I'm not around. You the main one. You the main culprit of why I got problems. But you steady got your hand out. And y'all, being the loving person that you are, the caring person that you are, the most compassionate, the one who gonna make it happen by any means necessary. If you got to figure out how to pay your phone bill and your mama phone bill, your phone bill and your little sister phone bill, your phone bill and your cousin phone bill, whoever it is who be playing on your heartstrings, your phone bill and your daddy paid phone bill, you make it happen. But let me tell you something. Just because you know how to make it happen, don't mean that you need to make it happen for everyone else. You are enabling them. You like they training wheels that they never get off. You like that 10-year-old who's still peeing in the bed and you the pull up. You like that? Not you the pull up. You the potty pants. You the trainer pants. You the crutch. They ain't gonna never stop because they always got something to fall back on. These people are degenerates. What's a degenerate? Man, look up the definition of a degenerate. Degenerate. A degenerate, and write it in the comment section. Somebody who take and have nothing to give, nothing to show for. Yeah, I can't remember a word for word, but I'm pretty sure it's something like that. These are degenerates. These people will take from you and take from you and take from you. They don't know how to manage their money. You know how to manage your money. You know how to say, okay, if I got X amount of dollars from this day to hold me from this day to this day till I get more money again. I got to pay this bill. I got to hold off on this. And then when I get more, you know what to do. You know how to play chess and not checkers. You know how to manage your money. You know how to lean on God. You know how to have that faith. But your family members don't. They leaning on you like you to God. You are enabling them. Stop it. Because let me tell you something. Being in the mindset of, I'll give the shirt off my back. The world will tell you that's a good mindset. The world will tell you, listen, that's how you be a good person. That's how you be a good old faithful boy, is giving the shirt off your back, giving your last dollar. And I'm not saying that you can't be there for people. I'm not saying that at all. So don't misunderstand the message. But what did God say? Somebody write the scripture. What did God say? God said, I help those who help themselves. God said, I help those who help themselves. So why ain't you operating the same way? You got God in you, don't you? You are a reflection of God. You are a complete manifestation of God. So I'm going to need you to start only helping those who help themselves, because you'd be surprised. Excuse my language. You'd be surprised what a motherfucker is capable of doing once they get put in a position to have to do it. Let me say that again. You'd be surprised what a motherfucker is capable of doing for themselves when they get put in a position to have to do it, and not knowing you gonna come to the rescue. Start helping those who help themselves. If you constantly helping somebody, take a step back and say, what are they doing to help themselves? People who are constantly taking from you, those family members who constantly on your line, constantly in your pockets, constantly disrespecting you. And if I were you, I would look at it as a complete disrespect. It is completely disrespectful. The moment somebody hits you up and say, can I borrow this? And they constantly doing it, and it's a constant thing. I'm talking more than 10 times a year. It's disrespectful. You know why it's disrespectful? Because guess what? God made all of us the same. Everybody got 10 fingers, 10 toes, 24 hours in a day. Everybody got their own skills, their own abilities to make things happen. You choose to make it happen. They chose not to. So it's disrespectful to come take money out your pocket, take food off your plate, take money away from your utilities. It's winter outside. It's cold as hell right now. Take money out your pocket. Some of y'all got kids. Take food out your kids' mouth to put it in their own household. That means they don't give a damn what you got going on. That you worked hard for your money. That you did the overtime. That you staying up in the middle of the night. You waking up 3, 4 in the morning, coming up with ideas for your business. Sleepless nights, late nights, early mornings. They don't care about that. They just in your pocket. So it's disrespectful because they don't care what you have to go through to make ends meet by any means necessary. All they care about is themselves. That's all they care about. So the more you continue to keep on paying for them and keep on doing this and keep on doing that, the more you're going to get disrespected. The more they're going to look at you and say, oh, they're looking at you like a bank, like a cash cow. Like you don't know how to say no. They could treat you any kind of way and still get paid. What? How? When? Where? Why? Why is it that you tell me? Because I'm just giving y'all some tough love. I'm here to bring some realizations to you, baby. Why is it that they could treat you any kind of way but still stay in your pockets? It's literally like you paying them to disrespect you. And then y'all on the phone with me like my parents is this, and my sister is this, and my brother is that, and my best friend is this, and they da-da-da-da-da-da. But then in the same sense, you telling me that you the one constantly holding your family afloat for finances. And again, I get it. Don't none of us want to see our parents down and out. Don't none of us want to see our moms and dads, our brothers and sisters, our cousins, our loved ones, our nieces and nephews down and out. We don't want that. But I promise you, they will never get up. They will never get out the gutter if you keep enabling them. They will never find their way if you keep on being the God in their life. You got to make these people lean on God. The next time they call you asking for money, you give them the resources, you give them the knowledge, you give them the scriptures, you give them the love. That's what you give them. You give them the tools on how to build that faith. You give them the affirmations, whatever it is. Stop giving them your money, though. Stop. And again, I'm not saying that you can't help your family members. I'm not saying that you can't be there for your family. I'm not saying that you can't be there for your friends. I'm not saying that. But what did God say? I help those who help themselves. You want to help the people who are going to take your $50 and flip it to $500. That's the kind of people you want to help. You want to help the people that's going to take the money that you give them and pay their rent for a few months if they don't got no job. At least they stable for 3 months, and now they can figure it out. By the time 3 months is over, they got something going. That's the kind of people you want to help. You want to help people that if you give them $100, it's still they're going to give it back to you with interest because they care. As a matter of fact, the kind of people you want to help is the ones who are embarrassed to ask you. Those are the kind of people you want to help. Because it's uncomfortable for them. That's not their norm. That's not where they want to stay. There's a lot of family members out here who like being the victim. They ain't gonna say it. They don't say that, but they actions show it. They like being the victim. They like doing the woe is me. They like having a problem because it brings them attention. They like that shit. You ask me, I don't want nobody to look at me as no charity case, no in need, no none of that. At all. As a matter of fact, if I'm going through something, people don't even know. But if somebody do know, I don't even want you to feel sorry for me. Don't send me that energy. Pity, sorriness. We ain't doing none of that. We are abundant. We have an abundant mindset. And if you got an abundant mindset, you know that God is your shepherd and you shall not want. You don't match. You don't line up with I don't know how you might be a little bit stressed, but you know for a fact, the Lord is your shepherd. You shall not want. Man, write that in the comment section. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Where there's a demand, the supply is sure to come. And your faith got to kick in just like that. And sometimes you got to talk to yourself just like that. If there's a supply, the demand is coming. If there's a demand, the supply is coming. Oh, God, you sent the bill? I know for a fact you sending the money. That's where your attitude got to be. That's where your faith got to be. That's where your family members' faith got to be. But it ain't going to never get there because you constantly bailing them out. You constantly paying their bills. You constantly giving them the money. It's disrespectful to you. Energetically, you saying this is what I deserve because you're not making a change. Because you keep on catering to their every need. You keep on catering to their disrespect. That's what you want. That's what you want your energy to breed. This is what I deserve. I'm paying for them to disrespect me. This is what I deserve. I'm paying for them to constantly lean on me. A lot of us got kids out here. So you mean to tell me you got kids, but you paying for somebody else all the time? Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of chosen one men who have a mother who is a single woman, and you pay your mama's mortgage, there's a lot of chosen one men who are like that. And there's a fine line with that. There's nothing wrong with your mama. She was a great mother. She done bust her butt. She did the best that she could with the tools that she had to pay your way. There's a lot of chosen one women who listen, I send my mom money only because my mom is a great mother. My mom, we circulate money. Anytime I send her something, she giving it back with interest. Anytime she send me something, we circulate. There's respect there. So if you that chosen one man, that chosen one woman, you pay your mama's mortgage because she was a great mother. She busted her butt when she was raising you. You want to put her in retirement? That's different. I'm talking about these nasty parents, these narcissist parents, these narcissist family members who disrespect you. You don't hear from them for 12 years until they need something from you. They don't check on you. You could be in the hospital, car crash, anything like that. Your kids could be graduating. They don't see no graduation gift. Your kids can have birthdays, Christmases. You don't hear from these people. Except it's sure enough when they need something, they on your line. I'm talking about those people. I'm talking about those disrespectful people. I'm not talking about those loving people who help themselves, who love on you, who check in with you, who support you, and it's reciprocal. I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about that. But I'm talking about those raggedy family members, those raggedy, all caps, raggedy family members who constantly in your pockets, All these withdrawals, no deposits. All these withdrawals, no deposits. They just take. Stop letting these people take from you. And I promise you, some of y'all is like, how come I can't get a breakthrough? Because I'm helping these people. I'm giving. I deserve a breakthrough. You're not learning the lesson. You ain't gonna get no breakthrough like that. But I get where your mind is. I'm constantly giving. I'm supposed to be reaping what I'm sowing good seeds. I'm supposed to be reaping what I sow. That's where your mindset is, and that's a good mindset to have. But it don't work like that. You ain't learned no lesson because you are being taken advantage of. You meek, not weak. You're loving, but not a pushover. That's what a lesson is, okay? You got to know how to say no. Again, you got to be like God. I help those who help themselves, okay, y'all? So don't be a toxic giver. Don't be a chronic giver. Know how to say no to people who are not helping themselves. Know how to say no to people who don't know how to manage their money. Know how to say no to people who just take, and they mismanaging their money. They out there, they rent ain't paid, but they got that long bust downs. They nail their claws on. They got all this stuff going. They're not putting their money where they supposed to be. Because you the chosen one. You doing the best that you can. You making progress. You know for a fact that you're not going on vacation if you can't pay your rent. There's a lot of people out there who would take their rent money and go vacation and be like, oh, I'll worry about that when I get back. And then they come back and now they knocking at your door because they about to get evicted. Excuse me? You mean to tell me that instead of paying for the roof of your head, you paid to go on a boat for a few days? Those are people that I'm talking about. You got to stop giving to those people. They don't know how to manage their money. They don't know how to have money management. They don't, and you're participating in that. So this is why you don't have a breakthrough. This is why you're not reaping the benefits of your good deeds. Those are not good deeds. You got to help those who help themselves. Those are good deeds. When you helping people, you chronically helping people who don't help themselves, those aren't good deeds. That's stupidity. And I mean no harm. But I'm here to tell you the truth, because if you can't change something you're not aware of. I mean no harm. I love you and I mean it. I love you and I mean it. Okay, y'all? Let me know what you thought about this video, okay? Make sure you're not being a toxic giver, a chronic giver to people who are not helping themselves, to people who are disrespecting you, to people who are toxic. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve to pay for the abuse. That's what it is. It's financial abuse. Okay, you guys? I love you so much. Let me know what you thought about this video. Talk to me in the comment section. Okay, y'all? Listen, spring is about to come. Spring is rolling around. I don't know about y'all, but like every few days we'll have like a warm day out here. I'm over here in, I travel so damn much. I don't even know where I'm at. I am in Oklahoma, but I'm in Oklahoma, and every few days we'll have a warm day thrown in there. So I'm like, ooh, I feel spring trying to kick in. And you know, when spring kicking in, summer is sure to follow. You want your skin to be glowing, skin to be popping, skin to be flawless. You got to make sure you get your body butters, y'all. This one right here, it smells so good. I'll be digging this one out. I need a new one. This one is rose tea, and it smells so good. I'm telling you, your skin is going to be like butter. You're going to be glowing. Your skin is going to be healthy. So get your body butters, so when the summer do come, you can pop out. Not summer is here and you trying to get it right. No, you're going to be moisturized and hydrated all winter. So when the summer gets here, you're going to be glowing, okay, y'all? Listen, book a session with me because, yeah, the sessions will be lit, y'all. If you've already had a session with me, holler at them in the comment section. Let them know how popping the sessions are. Let them know how life-changing the sessions are, okay, y'all? I love you so much, and I can't wait to see you again. Bye-bye.